Hey everybody, welcome this week. So, this week I guess I'm kind of gonna talk about changing your perspective. Um, so, I guess in the perspective of looking at something as a negative thing and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to," instead of saying, "Oh, thank you for that," and being thankful for things rather than being sorry that something happened or that you did something or whatever. Um, yeah, so this week it's I guess not just this week, but the past week it's been kind of rough at work with the new project. Just some things that not necessarily going my way, but just going a little more slowly than I'd like. Kind of waiting on stuff, and I don't really like sitting idle at work. I like actually getting stuff done. Um, but rather than saying, "Oh, sorry, we can't do that," what I'm doing is looking at ways that we can either fix the project that we're working on or make things better and little things like that. So, yeah, that's kind of what led me into this is that just being thankful for the opportunities that you do get. They're not always going to be in your favor, but you should still be thankful for them because not everybody's going to get those opportunities, and you don't want to take those chances for granted. Um, so yeah, that was one of the bigger things on my mind this week. The other thing is forgiveness. So honestly, the biggest thing about forgiveness for me is you have to be able to forgive yourself for things that go wrong. You're gonna screw up. Everybody's gonna screw up at some point in your life if you haven't already, and if you haven't already, well, I doubt it. Um, but yeah, so forgiveness and being able to forgive yourself, even if it's really difficult and you feel really bad about something that you did, you really can't move on from something until you're willing to forgive yourself for whatever you did or whatever happened. That and forgive others for the things that they did. People are going to hurt you. That sucks. That's just how life is, and not everybody's going to agree with you, and some people are going to try to use you in ways that you don't want to go through, or you don't want to. They're going to put you in situations you don't want to be in, and that sucks. But forgive them anyways, because it's it's going to be a lot more satisfying knowing that you're able to move on from those negative things and be thankful for the things that you do have, rather than hold a grudge against someone because they hurt you. Um, and with that, life isn't always going to go right. So it, it's gonna be really rough sometimes. You're gonna hit the bottom of the barrel. You're gonna be rock bottom and probably drag yourself along and cut your knees up a little bit along the way. Um, happens to everyone. It, if it doesn't happen to you, well, that really sucks because it's hard to appreciate all the good times if you've never been through the bad times. Um, so yeah, it's okay if you're in a low spot right now. You got to keep moving forward. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. Whatever you do, just keep moving forward and find a way out. You'll get there. And it made me think about something. I don't remember where I heard it first, but I know I didn't come up with it. I should honestly look up where I heard it to give credit where it's due, but whatever. There's gonna come a day when you think all these bad things were the worst, and then you realize that it's all these bad things that made you who you are. And there's gonna come some event, whether it's meeting someone or maybe holding your first kid or going somewhere and experiencing a new culture. Whatever it is, it's gonna reset everything. It's gonna reset your perspective. You're gonna be able to look at everything in just a whole new light, and that's a really cool feeling that we're able to go through that. I think, anyways. But you have to keep moving forward until you hit that reset, and it could be anything. It could be one day you just wake up and realize that you don't want to live the same way that you've been living. Maybe you spend all week partying and you just realize that you don't want to do that anymore, and so you decide to stop doing that. I don't know what your reset is. Everybody has a different reset button, but eventually there'll come a point when you hit that reset button and everything starts to look forward. Maybe you have to move to a different state. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, everybody's is different, but whatever it is, you have to keep going forward until you find that. And when you find that, you'll realize that everything that got you to that point had to happen because it defined you and it made you who you are, and it made you stronger through the process. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had for this week, was just being thankful for what you have in your life, being thankful and changing your perspective, and instead of saying sorry, saying thank you, and forgive those even if they wronged you, and forgive yourself, so that way you can experience a true, more fulfilling happiness. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching.